going on, people? Now let me tell you a story. Now, right now we are just on our way to Lake Bogoria. As you can see, the beautiful landscape and all. Now let me give you a backstory, right? So we were for our Nyumba Kumi initiative, or other riders along our area. So we decided to go on a trip, right, for the group ride and stuff. So we were going to Lake Bogoria. We were going well until these guys decided to zoom off. You know, the guys to zoom off. I had a pillion with me, so we got separated, right? We got separated on a tarmac road. Now I whipped up my Google map, and what happened is we literally went like, I don't know, 30 to 40 kilometers off-road with this Benelli. Let me tell you, it was no joke. Especially if you have a pillion on board, who, by the way, it was her first time. So imagine the frustrations, the heat of the helmet. She's not used to like wearing big heavy gear like I have, rather like any other rider has, or any other experienced rider for that matter. And then we, along that road, we literally could not see anyone. Like 50 stretches, like we would go like for like 10 kilometers without even seeing anyone. That was crazy. I was getting frustrated. I know she was. I just invited her to the road trip and all. I expected it to be fun, which usually is. Oh, I skied there. Which usually is fun, but in this case, well, things took a wrong turn. So as you can see, we just came here. The Google map, the map was saying that we come over here. And now, at that point there, that's where I saw like the road hit a dead end, and I was like, oh, man. Please forgive me. Off-road is not meant for Benellis. Anyway, where was I? So yeah, we got off-road, we got lost. So we went on asking people we could find, kids, children, asking them where Lake Bogoria was and all. Oh my god, I am so tired. Anyway, so as you can see, I had my backpack. It has nothing in it except for her things. Like we left pretty early in the morning, so we have my extra inner layer inside there. So it was getting pretty heavy and wearing us down. So I decided, you know what? I do have a rack mount, or rather a rack metallic thingy on my bike, but I didn't have any ropes. So I thought, how else can I, you know, improvise where I can place this bag? And voila, the idea came through. So the thing is you widen up the straps, the shoulder straps, such the way that the handlebars becomes like your shoulder, and then you tighten them up, and then you flap the bag upside down. Now I know a lot of you will hate me for riding without gloves. It's so hot in this 80s, it's so hot, you'll have to forgive me. It is so fucking hot. I haven't even zipped my jacket and all, and I am so thirsty. And my tires keep skidding, man. I don't know. This is what we call adventure. Right now we are on our way to Hot Springs. We are on our way to the Hot Springs. And I have a stitch, man. I have a freaking stitch. Oh, let me stand. On our way through the bumpy roads, over the rocks, over the mountains and stuff, we actually dropped our phone. So mind you, we've covered already like 5 kilometers without literally seeing anyone. Literally, without seeing anyone. And now I just had stopped to check like the map. I just stopped to check the map, and then she was like, hey, I think nimeangusha simu. And I was like, what the fuck? What the freaking hell, man? Now it was time to search for her phone. We tried calling it. It was Mteja. No, it was not Mteja. We tried calling it and nothing was going through. Looking at the phone, there is no service. There is literally no network service in this area. Then now to add on top of that, we have just been what is it called? What's the word? Separated. Yeah, we have just been separated from our group, and we've lost our phone. You can imagine the frustration. We cannot call for help. We cannot see anyone around. Not even everyone. We cannot even see a house for like a kilometer. So we decided she was getting frustrated. I think she started crying. I feel sad for her. I mean, this is not what I expected her first ride to be, you know. And what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so I turned back. I left her by the roadside. I think when I left she was crying. So I went back looking for the bag, or rather looking for the, what's it called? Looking for her phone, yeah. So as I'm going, I see this boda boda wave me down, right? So I'm like, hey boss, ni aje? Fiti sana. Unaelekea wapi? Oh, pink flamingos, pink flamingos. She was like, I was like, tumeangusha kitu, ndio nimerudi hivi tunatafuta. Tumeenda like a few kilometers na tusijaona hiyo simu. And then she was, or rather he was like, hebu angalia ule I think yeye ameokota. So I quickly rushed to the guy. I think he was a father with 2 kids. And then he showed me like the battery. I think he was trying to con me, or rather not con me, like reefer me up to like say, like he only found the battery and not the phone. So I'm, hey boss, nimeangusha simu na naona umeshika beli. Ule mjamaa ameniambia like, when wewe uliokota. I was like, hey yeah man, thank you. At least for once one thing went right. And now, whoa, need to be careful. Now we began the trek towards Lake BOGORIA. So along the way we met a few junctions, or rather split roads. So we could like, that's where like gut feeling came in. Man, moreover, so I do feel sorry for her. For me it's quite an adventure, and I mean I'm enjoying this 100%. But for her, I don't know. So as we at the point of just giving up, right? At the point of just giving up, our friends, I hear the sound of or rather the group that we had ridden with, I hear the sound of their exhaust. And boy was I happy. I've never been so happy. Imagine getting lost in the middle of nowhere. And now you have to go like the whole kilometers and stuff. Trying, mastering every fiber in your being to like take the strength to continue moving, man. Biking, woo! Adventure riding is not easy. I said, adventure riding, it is definitely not easy. Oh man. Well, at least one thing is for sure, the scene is totally worth it.